gamers, and welcome to part 14 of Metro Awakening. Without wasting too much time, let's get into this video. Let's go as I look at the desk in real life, which is right in front of me here. And I have 30 minutes for this. This is part... I just did part 13, so this is part 14, and hello, Ghost Man. Stop taking my soul. And I am through. So in the last episode, we ended up talking to Oksana, learning about death, stuff like that. And I started to delve into... I am of Christian faith and beliefs, so there is areas where with this game, it's showing a form of death, and they're trying to show true death, right? Well, in that point, true death would be separation from the afterlife. There is nothing left for you.
When you reach Tretyakovskaya, do you have any idea where to look for Petya?
Yana last heard him near the memorial where I was ambushed.
Alex and I ran into many murders at that memorial over the years. You never met Petya, correct?
No. Yana had a few small photos, but even those were well worn by the time she and I found each other again.
Did you ever visit the memorial?
Yana wanted to go several times, but in my infinite wisdom, I convinced her dredging up the past was unhealthy in her state.
Who's to say what would have happened if you did? Every person who ever visited there tried to reach their loved ones. I imagine it would have been a much more popular place indeed, if they succeeded.
Yeah, probably would have. Once again, I just don't trust timers.
Can't carry any more grenades.
So, come on, grateful ladder. One second, YouTube. My recording's still going, and okay. Since my recording software has crashed several times.
Can't carry any more grenades.
So, obviously I gave a little bit of my opinions on the true death thing.
Can't carry any more grenades. Can't carry any more vials.
Okay. I'm just gonna search the room really quickly. I've already learned it's not worth fighting. Postcard.
Can't carry any. Shit!
There's too many of them down there. I've learned that. 'Cause I have tried to fight them before. Yes, so I'm still catching up because I lost 2 episodes of recording. And I have said this is part 14, right? I hope I haven't said this is part 13 because it is part 14. I should clearly know the difference, but yet I seem to not. Okay, sir. Can you move? It's actually kind of nice that I can watch your patterns. I thought he was coming right for me for a minute. That was scary. It's time for our favorite door, Eugenia. Yeah, this mission really should just be called Deja Vu. Because that's what we are experiencing at full course. Once again, the level design, we're taking the player through somewhere familiar, but we're making it extremely cursed. Which... I wish I could say what type of game design that is. I should know. I can say the type of story writing this is. This would be man versus self, because... Man versus self is definitely the story stuff going on. And a loading screen door. I'll see all of you on the other side. And we're here. Which this originally was where I was going to end part 14. Right before a train ride. Because it looks like a good ending spot, right? Well then, the camera recording didn't follow. Anyways, I turned basically everything that was the last part. Because I went through part, 13 much quicker. This train's really dead. I've just gotten better at the game. Well, I kind of know what I was doing as well.
Goodness, Eugenia. You do like to keep me on my toes, don't you?
Eugenia, is someone there?
I just opened the door that leads somewhere entirely different than the last time I was here.
Alex and I used to say the Metro had a will of its own. Not to mention a sense of humor.
I feel I am quite ready to embrace this idea as well. Metro as a living superorganism, and thus like mere flora existing in its gut. The question would be, does it have its own will and consciousness? Or is it the collective will and the consciousness of all beings that populate it?
Anything is possible.
This sounds wise and precise, in particular from a poltergeist, huh?
I don't know if I really like to think of myself as a poltergeist.
I'm sorry, this is a purely technical classification. How would you describe yourself?
I'm a loving soul.
Is it your love that holds you in this world?
I don't think we're so different, Count.
No idea how much of an unlocked badass I just feel like. Sick, just slinging a shotgun over my shoulder every single time something jumped on. That was a good level. I forgot to act like I don't know how to play VR. Uh-oh. Play VR, yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. So,
I can't carry any more grenades.
Sure you can. Do I have a hand? Three.
I don't sense any of the slave traders in the area. You should have some privacy as you look for Petya, but I don't know how long you'll be alone.
Oksana, wait. How would I go about reaching Alex?
My Alex is a scatterbrain. Whenever I had something to do and he'd start to drift off without a single comment, I would start counting backwards loudly from then.
Like a bomb about to detonate.
More like a rocket. If Alex had to come back to reality by zero, I was just poof, gone.
Here again. Hit something in my room. I threw that, so I want to be holding it forever. Been here before. This is the massive train wreckage. Do that so I can actually see. I'm not here to kill you guys. I'm here to make peace. Flashlight. Is the lighter going to be a more stable source of light? It is, but it's a smaller light source. It doesn't really help. Let's see, what am I getting myself into now?
That poor child, forever singing a lullaby to someone who was long since slept their last.
Somebody singing for a loved one?
One of the many wayward souls here.
It's strange to know someone is singing a song you can't hear.
Kinda sad though. Thinking about all the lives taken by this metro, by this apocalypse. Can't help you guys. Leave the dead, bury the dead. have to let them rest. It's not like me interacting with them. You're not supposed to interact with the dead because nothing good ever comes of him trying to interact with the dead.
I'm at the shrine. If you start us off, I will join you. 10, 9.
Oxy, where did you go?
Alex?
Alex, I'm right here. You beam me. Thank you. Oh God. It's such an amazing feeling. Like dropping a burden. Like freeing myself from cuffs that held me bound and caged.
What now?
Our train is coming.
A train?
The train. The train that takes us further.
A train? How is it possible? A train to where? Until then, goodbye, Roxana. I do not understand, but maybe one day I will.
I think I actually do understand. They've come to peace, and thus peace and was able to move on. They weren't held here by hatred anymore.
I can't carry any more grenades.
So there's going to be a loading screen here, YouTube. I'll explain stuff on the other side. And I'm in part hell now, because I see spider webs.
All right then, Petya. Something tells me counting won't work for you. What clues have you left me?
Well, I'm gonna get through this because I am going to believe. Or this is the train wreck, and that whole spider labyrinth never actually existed.
So, my mischievous friend, what business do you have with me this time, I wonder?
I was tripping that whole entire spider maze. That is good to know.
Mama?
Petya?
Mama, can you hear me?
Petya? The boy sounds frightened. Not that I blame him after what I've witnessed inside these walls.
Yep. Okay, God. I have a shotgun. I have Christ. And I have an audience. And I have faith. And I am an overcomer. So... Oh! Jesus. Let's not do that again. Okay, God. I see you. Does this burn you? As soon as I burn this wall,
any more filters.
Okay. I've got this. Maybe if I actually hit them. I actually stand a chance if I hit them.
I'm out of shells.
Okay, God. Do not abandon me. Don't you let me die in these tunnels. I know I will make it through this. Not on my own strength. Not even on my own will. Okay. I never wanted to see this room again, but I am back. This room right here is my personal hell. Five minutes. What can go wrong?
Those tubes guided me once, though isolating piteous cries amidst so many others may not prove easy. Not that it was the first time, but I need to try and listen for the boy nonetheless. There you are, my young friend. So, Khan, not as finished with me as I'd hoped.
thank you.
No, I know this is not actually you, but... I have what you seek. Now I don't know if he's gloating or leading me into a trap. Now I don't know if he's gloating or leading me into a trap. Hello? Petya? Is that you? Are you here? Perhaps he can't hear me like Max. I may need another strategy.
Thank you for telling me wrong way in Russian. This episode's definitely going to run over my scheduled time, but that's because I need to get it done.
Hey! That's my mom's bandana. What were you doing with it?
That's...
You're not one of those pickpocket guys in metro, are you?
Am I a pickpocket?
I watched a whole video about them in school. So if you think you can pull any funny stuff with me, you can't.
Thank you, Petya. I will consider myself warned. My name is Serdar. I'm an old friend of your mother's.
She never mentioned a Serdar before, and she tells me everything. Where is she?
I don't know. She was looking for you in Tretyakovskaya, but we were separated.
Ah! I knew it! I knew I shouldn't have left the station. But I thought I heard her voice, so I came down here. And there were these crazy dogs. It was dark.
Dogs?
Some creatures. I don't know. They were hiding in one of the rooms, not far from here. I tried to get past them, I did, but it was just so dark.
It's all right, Petya. We could look for her together if you like.
You better not be a pickpocket.
I seem to remember having a bandana at some point.
Oh. Good point.
Right. Now, let's see what we can do about your dog problem.
Okay, follow me.
Well, YouTube, because of time, I have to end this here. I will catch all of you later. This is Naimad signing off. Peace, y'all, and this will be continued in part 15.